Woke streamer Destiny just had a very intense formal debate with Infowars' Owen Shroyer, and here they kind of debate about Trump and Harris, and right now they're going to get into a crazy debate specifically about J6, and oh my gosh, Destiny literally is screaming like a lunatic, doesn't let Owen talk. Let's get into it. It's crazy. By the way, subscribe, like, and yeah, let's go.
And the first people into the building were the Proud Boys. You can watch it. It's all on tape. You motherfucking videotape the entire thing. It's in 4K HD, 60 frames per second. Live streamed on YouTube. They were covering it on Infowars saying patriots are coming in. How did they do it? They stole a riot shield and they bashed in the window.
You
can watch it on video. Really?
Who
do you want? How much do you want to bet? You want to bet $5,000 right now? The first guy into the Capitol was let in by a police officer. You want to bet $5,000 on that right now? That the first person in wasn't charged with a crime, isn't on video bashing the window in with a riot shield that he stole from a cop? Exactly. That's why, because you don't have any money left to lose. Okay? No, it's bullshit. The first people that breached the Capitol grounds were the Proud Boys. It's all on video. The first people into the Capitol building were the Proud Boys. It's all on video.
My politics
have
cost me
anti-American and
everything.
treasonous. You hate this country.
My politics have cost me.
He hates this country. He hates this country? Are you serious, Destiny?
Everything.
And by the way, thanks, Destiny. Now I'm going to have to go in and edit and censor out all your freaking swears, or else this video will be taken down. Comment hashtag free speech if you hate the censorship. Come on, let the R word be okay again. Come on.
I'm still up here fighting the good fight because I actually love this country, unlike this guy who's lost nothing. He's lost nothing except his integrity. That's all he's left is his integrity. And I'd like to, I don't know if you want to do more questions or if you want to do final comments. But everybody, again, he sits here, we could fact check this guy all day long. The doors have magnetometers that have to be released by the Capitol Police. You can sit there and watch them release the doors, and then the cops open them and usher them through. He keeps saying it's on video, it's on video. Yes, you're right. That's literally on video. I've been in the courtrooms. I've shown it on video. You haven't because you're a good government stooge, and you'll probably be protected by the corrupt Justice Department.
Also comment a little beta male, because that's what Destiny is. I mean, he's literally a cuck. Like, if you guys didn't know, Destiny had a wife. By the way, they're divorced now, but they had an open marriage, so she would sleep with other men, and shocker, it didn't work out. Who could have predicted that one?
None of that is true. Go look it up. Look up first breach into the Capitol. Go look it up. Go see who got indicted for it. Go see who got convicted for it. It wasn't police officers letting people into the building.
We have one more question.
This is for Shroyer. You mentioned that the immigration laws were changed under Biden to make it easier to seek asylum, and then you mentioned something about the CBP One app. As far as I'm aware, the app didn't change any immigration laws, but it made it so that appointments must be made for the app rather than further congesting the border, making it harder for the border workers to do their job. In fact, they're being sued by Amnesty International, I believe were changed.
App filed the asylum seeking process. They don't check your ID, they don't do a background check, you just fill out the form and you're in as an asylum seeker, and then you can fly into the country, you can get a flight as well. But I understand, okay, let's say I can't convince you of that, okay? Let's get the political wonk out of the way and let's just talk realistically here. 3 straight years, record number of border crossers. I won't even put a term on them. I won't say illegal, I won't say asylum, I won't say anything. 3 straight years of record number border crossings. That's just a fact. And most of these people come here, if not all, well, probably not all, because a lot of them just escape into the country. Most of these people come here and they get free stuff immediately. You're paying for it. You're paying for their travel.
Something actually done by Biden to make that easier. Like what changed?
I just told you, they changed the policy. They're not stopping people. Anybody can get in.
Apologies, by the way, guys. I can't really control the mic of who's asking the question, so I'm sorry if it's a little low, but I mean, I'm trying to fast forward when the people with the mics talk, because realistically, we're here for Destiny versus Owen, not, you know, random people in the audience who you can't even hear. Like, talk louder.
Anybody can get in. No, it wasn't always the case. You used to have to seek asylum in the country next to you, or you used to have to go through a background check before you could even get into the court systems and come into this country. They would hold you into a detention center or a prison before you could come into this country. Now they just let you in. That's the big difference.
Who changed that?
Joe Biden, the Biden-Harris administration. That's why illegal immigration has gone up every single year. There's been a record number of illegal border crossers. That is a fact. And they all, and I wonder if they would even come here if they weren't getting the free stuff. I wonder if they weren't getting the free lodging, the free travel, the free food, everything else, the free welfare. I wonder if they would even come here at all. I think if you cut out the welfare state, You cut out the welfare state and the open border, I doubt they even come here at all. And no other country, no other sane country on earth would have an open border and a welfare state, by the way.
Given time got away from me, we
Absolutely true.
have to jump right 3 minutes.
With anything in blaming Kamala Harris and agree with conservative concept of more aligned United States of.
Sorry.
I think conservatives are delusional. I think they hate this country. I think that they are more aligned with the interests of Donald Trump than they are with anything having to do with the concept of the United States of America. I think it's incredibly sad because I think as much as I used to disagree with conservatives, at least they stood on principle for the United States. I think that today, if another 9/11 happened, I think that conservative MAGA people would be more interested in blaming Kamala Harris than uniting around whoever our common enemy was. And I think that's why you have people like Donald Trump on stage begging and pleading for Russia to release 10,000 emails, or constantly giving praise to foreign dictators, to people like Orban, or saying that he wants his citizens to stand at attention like they do with Kim in North Korea, and why he has so many good things to say for all these authoritarian leaders like Putin, but he can't find any support from other democratic leaders around the world. I think it says something about him. I think it says something about the type of people that would support that. I think it says something about him, and if you have good parents, they told you this, if you can't look at a person, look at who their friends are, or look at who they work with. The idea that his vice president is not running with him again, that should send huge signals.
You literally let your wife get drilled out by other men and was shocked that she left you. Yeah, why would anyone associate with you?
To your brain of what's going on here. Where is Mike Pence? Why does Mike Pence say, in contrast to you, that Donald Trump told him to unilaterally choose who the election winner would be? That's Pence's accounting of things, right? Why is it that so many of his ex-cabinet members, over 40 of his ex-cabinet members, won't endorse him for president? Why do you get four-star generals, people like Mark Milley, saying things like Donald Trump would be a fascist? Why do you have Donald Trump himself saying, I would suspend or terminate parts of the Constitution and be a dictator on day one to do the things that I need to do? Why would you have Donald Trump try to weaponize his DOJ to go after his political opponents? Why would he call into Fox and Friends and say, I think the DOJ needs to start indicting and arresting people, and then accuse Biden of doing it despite the fact that you have absolutely no evidence of it happening, except for maybe pointing to New York State, which isn't even the federal government? Conservatives are just living in an entirely delusional, disconnected from reality world. I hope that after this election, there's a huge wake-up call. I guess we'll see what happens. I wish that people could look at this country and see that we genuinely do have problems that aren't always caused by the Jews or illegal immigrants. I wish that we could come together and work on some problems rather than fabricate out of whole cloth these issues that aren't even real issues or don't even exist. I wish that when issues that really were presented against this country, like illegal immigration, were put in front of Congress to solve, that the Republicans would be behind it, along with the Democrats. And I think that when you look at the record of leadership, when you compare the Biden administration, of which Harris is a vice president, you saw all of the bipartisan legislation that they got passed, and you compare it to Trump's administration, that was a failure in every single conceivable way, whether it was his inability to actually end conflict in the Middle East, he didn't, whether it was ability to actually solve problems with legislation, he didn't, or whether it was his ability to lead a coherent country that was falling apart under BLM riots and COVID lockdowns and all sorts of other things, COVID, of which he didn't even acknowledge was real until it was already, tens or hundreds of thousands of cases in this country. And you can see how much he undermined it, how much that bothered him, because he couldn't even get credit for the vaccine that he so desperately wanted his audience to worship him for. I hope that after this election season, I hope we can come together a little bit better and be better Americans and be on the same team again.
Time. Owen, you have 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to have to do multiple videos on this because it's like a 2-hour long debate and there's probably a lot. So please comment below if you want to see more clips from this. I don't want to go on too long on this, but I mean, I doubt America's going to come together, honestly. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you're still watching, comment below Patriot or Free Alex Jones, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.